Hi Gemini, happy Halloween. I am here to do our video for November 1st through the 15th, 2018. I'm filming just a little bit before Halloween. My name is Molly. I am a Gemini. I am a licensed psychic artist here in the southwest part of the United States. I do dream interpretations, energy healings. I'm also a life coach as well as a reconciliation specialist. Like I said, I'm going to be doing our reading for the first half of November 2018. So I want to thank everyone who has liked, shared, subscribed, and also those of you who have gotten a personal reading with me, especially. I appreciate you guys so much. I thank you so much for keeping me real busy. If you would like a personal reading with me, or maybe some help with reconciliation, whatever it is, everything you need to know to get that process started is down in the description box below. Okay, so please check that. Class watchers, you guys are absolutely welcome here. Just know that this may play out from your perspective as well. And this video is also valid for Gemini Moon as well as Gemini Rising. If by chance it does not resonate, please do check your rising sign as well as your moon sign. If nothing else, you'll just get some really good additional information. Okay, so let's get started. I also am going to do Gemini energy with each of the individual elements at the end, and we'll see how it's looking for those of you interested in a particular element. Okay guys, I got some Sagittarius here on the board. I've got Libra, I've got Taurus. Okay, so let's get started. We do start off, in fact, with the Seven of Swords. Okay, so a lot of talk about you right now. A lot of talk, a lot going on, people asking you questions that maybe is not their place to ask, is what I'm hearing. And just always remember, you don't have to answer any question that you don't want to. They can ask, but you don't have to answer. Just a lot of talk, a lot of gossip. You are somewhat in the spotlight, is what I'm hearing here. Okay? A friend of mine here on YouTube mentioned to me that this card a lot of times does indicate someone who's got a lot of options. Usually in an online capacity, maybe you're talking to more than one person, or your person is talking to more than just you if you are not in a committed relationship. So keep that in mind. You do also have the Knight of Wands, okay? He is our, player of the zodiac, the Knight. He rushes in and he rushes out just as quickly. Very sexual energy to this card. You may very well be dealing with a fire sign. Like I said, Sagittarius energy on the board, but it could be a Leo or Aries as well. I got just a little bit of Leo energy here too. Just have fun, but be warned. And also, this has to do with something to do with your career. Something is changing for you career-wise. Absolutely changing for the better. So good energy here with our Knight of Wands. Okay, I'm getting with this combination, we all have free will to decide what we're going to do. If people are asking us questions that we don't necessarily want to answer, or if people are propositioning us when it's not what we feel is the appropriate time. So it's real good energy, especially career-wise. Just, take that great career opportunity and leave the rest if you don't like what's being offered or being asked of you. You do have the Empress here. It is reversed. This is your Libra energy. This is your Taurus energy, okay? So at this time it feels really with the first half of this spread that things are not moving forward as quickly as we would like. There's definitely a delay energy to the Empress, being a 3 card, but it does indicate future success. Okay, just a little bit difficult to get off the ground, a little bit of delay, a lot of talk right now and not a lot of action. Okay, we do also have our 5 of Swords. Okay, this energy is leaving. So I would just say that if the Five of Swords, the ugliest card in the deck as far as I'm concerned, has to show up, at least that energy is going away. So if someone has recently, and I'm hearing betrayal even though it's not technically the betrayal card, if someone has maybe been a little less than honest, the Seven of Swords has that dishonesty to it. That energy, that person is kind of going out of the situation now. So that's good. We want them to go. Please go. You do also have the Six of Swords. It is, however, reversed. With the Six of Swords reversed again, that is not moving forward in a direction at this time, but we're about to, okay? Maybe you've been going in circles, Gemini, about something in your life that you do want to move forward from, okay? And that's why things are successful, but later on, we're going in circles. No, we need to turn this around and heal. The Six of Swords is a healing card, and then move forward. Okay, we do have the Queen of Pentacles, and I'm very happy to see her. The Queen of Pentacles, this is earth sign energy. You may be dealing with a Taurus or a Virgo or a Capricorn, okay? I'm hearing Capricorn here. Or maybe you have a strong Capricorn element in your chart. Anyways, Queen of Pentacles, she holds the future in her hands, much like she holds that pentacle there, okay? So we can decide to go forward at any time rather than going in circles. And then we're going to have our success. Then we're going to prosper the way that we want to. What's standing out for me is the little bunny rabbit here. I don't know if you guys can see that on the card just because of the colors, as well as it being you know, just difficult to see sometimes, even with my big cards. And you know, the rabbit there is a symbol of good luck, is what I'm hearing. So I really feel that we've had a lucky time recently, Gemini, and I think for the most part, that's going to continue throughout the rest of the year. And that rabbit is speaking that to me. See the little rabbit there? It's your lucky rabbit. Okay. You also have the Seven of Wands. I love the Seven of Wands. It was one of my favorite cards. Is one of my favorite cards still. There is a defensive energy to the Seven of Wands. However, it's really about positioning, and you are in a good position, Gemini, being the one here on the higher ground, okay? People may gossip about you, like I was saying at the beginning of the reading, and they're both sevens. When you have sevens, it is time to take a step back and go into that period of introspection. I don't feel for long. You might be taking a 7-hour break. I know that sounds funny, but you know, you just might be in your own space for a good 7 hours. And some of us that are really busy, that sounds like a huge amount of time, and we'll take it. You know, we're grateful for that because, you know, we need our solitude. We need to hibernate. We need to go into that introspection energy, and you are absolutely in a position to do so. You're going to have that available to you if you want to do that, and you're in a good position in general. And I think that if that's unclear, though I don't feel it is for most of you, it will become clear to you by the time that you do withdraw for a little bit. It's like, oh wow, I'm in a really good position. You absolutely are with the Seven of Wands at this time, Gemini. Okay. Next, you have your Temperance card. This is the key card in the spread. You may very well be dealing with a Sagittarius. This is Archangel Michael, and he's here to remind us that we are actually pretty balanced at this time, okay? With one foot there in the water where the emotions are, and one foot there on land where, you know, I want to say reality. We don't have our head in the clouds. I know as Geminis, a lot of times we've got all these great ideas and, you know, I could do this and I could do that, and it's like, no, we got to focus on one thing. And I think that focus has come into balance for a lot of us, and we're really doing beautiful things with the Temperance card and possibly a Sagittarius at this time. You know, it's all about the balance, and as long as we remain balanced and pick one path and stick with it, is what I'm hearing, we're going to go forward amazingly well. The end card is actually the World. It is reversed. Okay, the World here is so positive that I just don't feel that there's any negative, even when it shows up reversed. It is the completion of a cycle. Cycle is already completed here as it is reversed. You may very well be dealing with any of the fixed signs that are shown here on the card. We've got Taurus, we've got Leo, like I was saying, a slight Leo energy at the beginning of our reading here. You have Aquarius, and you also have Scorpio. So I think you guys are looking pretty good, I guess is a good way to put it. Okay, you've got the world. Okay, and let me go ahead and do our romance angel cards and see how that all ties together, and then I will do the energy with each of the individual elements. Okay, thank you again for being here with me. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting on my video. Hope everyone's having a good night, and that you do have a good Halloween, or had a good Halloween, depending upon when you watch the video. And have a great first couple of weeks of November. It looks really good here. Remember, you hold the future in your hands, and you've got that lucky rabbit there, and it's just looking really good. A lot of success here in the spread. Okay, we do start out with heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other. Okay, that's very cool. It's always good to have that good, clear communication with the person you're involved with. Okay, this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Okay, Gemini, first person that pops into your head, boom, this could be the one. And honeymoon, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. You guys may very well be taking a trip. You see all that water there, and we also have all the water in our Six of Swords. Once we move forward and we turn it around, we move forward. It's going to be very lucky for us to do so. And you've got all the water being emotions, also water being the unconscious, the subconscious, the things that we are not always clear on, the things that motivate us. And you've got the castle here in the background. Okay, so that castle is speaking about our goals. Even though we're in that vacation mode, that great honeymoon energy, sometimes, like I say, you do need that time. Maybe it's 7 days rather than 7 hours to kind of, take a break and do your thing. And that actually moves you forward towards your goals. Because, you can't be working all the time and thinking all the time. You get real burnt out. Okay, so good cards, absolutely, with the romance angels and everything else here in the spread. Let's go ahead and do our individual elements. I am actually going to start with air. Okay, so Geminis, those of you dealing with a Libra, an Aquarius, or possibly another Gemini, let's see how that's looking these first 15 days of November. Okay, Gemini and another air sign. Let's see, Gemini and air. Okay, well, that's interesting, Gemini. I do feel that with air signs, as we start out, we do have our 10 of Swords. So at some point, there may have been a betrayal energy between you and another air sign, okay? I don't feel that that's going on now. I think that's something from the past. They're always asking with this card, the sun is rising or is it setting? Which is it? And, with that, there's this energy of control coming over me. This energy of just control, someone trying to control you. And, it's like no more. We're already past that. We're past the betrayal. We're past all that energy. And we're taking the swords out and we're getting up. Okay? Expect the unexpected. If this is describing someone that you are involved with or have been involved with, expect the unexpected. Someone's going to surprise you, that person, that air sign. And they may surprise you with a message. They may surprise you with something else, but something surprising is going on, and it'll be interesting. I don't really feel it to be a negative energy at all. I love the Page of Swords. A lot of people talk about her and she's spying. I'm sure that people watch you and you watch people. That's no big deal, particularly since this is also air sign energy. okay? And you also have the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles is, again, balance and being on the same page with someone, okay? You have the infinity symbol. So definitely two being a partnership energy. It's just a good card. Being on the same page, juggling our work and our home life very well, and having that heart-to-heart conversation and discussion with someone is what I hear, okay? So good energy between Gemini and other air signs. Nothing dramatic, a little bit of a surprise, but I think a pleasant surprise there. Okay, so good energy there. Let's go ahead and look at Gemini. Those of you that are involved with fire signs, which is our Leo, our Sagittarius, and our Aries at this time. Gemini with the fire signs. First half of November 2018. Okay, let's see. Oh, maybe someone is spying on you, Gemini. Okay, so, or maybe you're spying on someone since you're the common denominator in these. We do have the Strength card, so there's your Leo energy right there. It is reversed. You know, so this is just a suggestion to, you know, to be strong in a situation, to use your core values and stay true to those in a situation. Also, you know, it's not bad energy. It's, you know, rather than controlling our passions and our things, maybe we're not controlling them so much with the Strength reversed, okay? Here's our Page of Swords again, okay? So Gemini, you are most likely spying on someone, either a fire sign or an air sign, with our Page of Swords here. She's communication here in this grouping, okay? So good energy. I love our Page of Swords. And also the High Priestess, okay? Feminine energy, you know, the receptive, you know, the intuition, the knowing, all the feminine qualities and attributes, you know, nighttime, the moon, the darkness, this sort of thing. Secrets, of course, secrets during our Scorpio season here. You know, discovering secrets, things that maybe are unexpected, but aren't bad. I don't get a negative energy here at all. I think with Gemini and fire signs, it's going quite well. I actually think that there's a very strong attraction and there's a very mutual respect and a very reciprocal situation with the fire signs. I think that there's a female energy here that is the perfect woman that all men dream of, because she is that feminine energy. And, you know, you could compare her, I guess, to the High Priestess, just being the intuitive one and the feminine one. And I love it. I think it's great. The energy between Gemini and fire signs is awesome this first half of the month. Okay, if you're, you know, I'm talking about reconciliation all the time. If you're looking for reconciliation with a fire sign, that is most likely because I think the person's still in love with you with that combination of cards. So that's looking good. You can reach out. They'll reach out to you, whatever it is. You guys will have that heart-to-heart conversation. Excuse me, just my allergies there. And, you know, you'll go right back into that honeymoon stage. Okay, very, very good. So let's also look at Gemini and the Earth signs at this time, first half of November 2018. Gemini and Earth, the Capricorn, the Virgo, the Taurus. I saw some Taurus in that spread. Taurus, what am I saying? Well, I guess there's Taurus in there too. Oh yeah, with the World card, there absolutely was. But there was some Capricorn, is what I was trying to say. With our Queen of Pentacles there, I was getting Capricorn. So let's see how that's looking. All right. Weird, we got cards from the spread with the exception of the last one. Okay, we do have the Empress reversed as we had in the spread, and that's where we have Taurus as well. You know, that's our Taurus energy. She promises success, but it's future success. It's delayed. It's absolutely delayed with being reversed and everything. But, you know, it's still great energy there between Gemini and the Earth signs. We also have the Five of Swords, which isn't such great energy. I think as long as we put our swords down and we're not in that energy of war, we can get into that energy of love and have the success that we're looking for with earth signs. There's a Cold War going on. There's something funny going on with this showing up again. I think some of us are taking it too far, whatever the disagreement has been, and we're taking that energy and carrying it over. Where it showed up in our spread, it was leaving, but you know, Gemini, either yourself or the earth sign is not allowing that to leave. They're not letting go of it just yet, so that's just delaying our success. Okay, and we do also have the Strength reversed. Not a problem. Like I was saying with the fire signs, it's a suggestion to get in touch with your core values, your character, who you are, and use that. If you use that, you're never going to have this Five of Swords, ugly, horrible energy. The other person might try to give you this because they've got their free will to behave how they want to. Throw them out, get away from them. That simple. That's just showing you and giving you information that that's not your person. Nobody wants to deal with that. So once we're able to control a tendency to be this way or a desire to be this way, because it's easy to be mean sometimes, we're going to move forward very, very nicely into our success with our earth signs. But until then, there's some delays, okay? And water, Gemini involved with water signs are Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces at this time. Let me see how that's looking for you. Gemini, first half of November 2018. Wow, Scorpio season. It's already November. Oh my gosh. That's good though. That's cool. Gemini and water signs at this time. Okay. We start out with our Ten of Wands based on the fact that our next two cards are super positive and also add to a 10. I've got a 6 and I've got a 4. I don't take this so bad. Just a suggestion. You've got a heavy burden. You can't see where you're going is what I'm being told here with Gemini and the water signs. And I think that has to do with the fact that Gemini is an air sign, and when you combine that with water, you get smog. It's real hard to see where you're going. I don't think that's a big deal. There is definitely something we need to remove from the front of our face so we can actually see what's in front of us. But what's in front of us is great. We've got a victory here right in front of us. So I feel that at this time, whatever you're hoping for in relationship, you know, with a water sign, is really it. This could very well be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek, Gemini, and it looks to be that it could very well be a water sign, okay? Victory. Very, very good card. And you also have the Four of Swords. It is reversed. So that's your movement. You were sitting there contemplating, thinking about everything, thinking about exactly what I want. And boom, you've manifested this person. You've got that movement. And this person could very well be the one. So I really like the energy between Gemini and water signs at this time. But Gemini in general, you're looking really good. I do see some good news pertaining to your career. And you absolutely are going to have success in your love life. If there's something you need to let go of it. And we're going to go forward. Even the romance angel cards are speaking to me. They're telling a little story, you know, like, wow, this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. We've got these heart-to-heart conversations where you honestly discuss your feelings with each other, and that's really necessary and really, really important to communicate, not to over-communicate, but to communicate. And guess what? Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. You're going on your honeymoon, you're going on that trip, and you're going to have a great time moving towards your goal, that castle there, whatever it is that you want. So, good energy, Gemini, good reading, and enjoy your trip. See a lot of you traveling real soon here. Okay, so thanks for being here with me, guys. We will see you on the next video. Have a great everything. Great Halloween, first half of November, etc. Bye.